Yo tout le monde, alors on se retrouve pour la deuxième partie de la vidéo.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. An exceptional performance from Brandon Knight.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man.
So the Suns win it. Prompt.
Quoi? J'ai même pas joué. J'ai même pas joué.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Je sais, c'est pas moi le Jordan.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Markieff Morris. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some games.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new...
Tu vois les 3 points que je mette et que je fasse plus de passes décisives. Parce que là, tu vois, j'ai fait un point, un rebond et une passe et un ballon perdu. Match 16. Oh no,
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. You can't let that distract them. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Pas titulaire parce que Stephen Curry il commence titulaire et quand je vais rentrer là je suis sûr on va se faire bouffer, genre on va perdre. C'est parti.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Phoenix, the home of the Suns, the U.S. Airways Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke.
Oh non, je défends sur Stephen Curry en plus. Vas-y.
For Markieff Morris, Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Adams in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Thompson comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Harrison Barnes is out there with Thompson. And it's Spates in at the center, filling out the middle. Knight wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knight's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Chipped away, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Land against Spates. The screen from Thompson. To the middle. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the layup. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Curry with a wide open look. Again, Golden State.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Suns trail by 4. And a wide open look for Freak. Not really his range, and it's off target. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Adams outside. Inside, Len dishes to Warren. Adams, the pass to Lure. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3, and that is good. Lure's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Curry. And no good, trying to... And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Let's take them back.
Don't you need a player? The Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Looney comes in for Green, and it's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Looney out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Barnes in at the 3. The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the playoffs.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
Here's Adams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot from the top of the key. That is good. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
You know, when you talk about the Suns, their play at home sums up their season. When you are just above average in the West, you won't be in the playoffs. You've got to be really good at home to make it in the West in the playoffs.
Dishes it tonight. Land against Barnes. 6 to shoot. One kick kicks to Adams. Great D that time from Curry.
And Phoenix had some turnover issues at home last year, but overall, and to drive this home, they just were okay here in this building, and that's not going to cut it. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way, and he gets it to go. Knight's got 12 points in the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Curry against Adams. Knight dishes to Adams. He tries for 3. Cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The dish now to Barnes from downtown. And yes, sir, that one drops. 5 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Knight passes to Adams. Fires top of the key. Can't hit. Curry with some nice D.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Knight into the lane. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom.
Parfait. Il la met pas. Ça n'en met pas. que là, je vais pas couper à la mi-temps parce que voilà, j'ai commencé.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our some changes for Phoenix. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Booker comes in for PJ Tucker. And it's Adams in for Brandon Knight.
Je la mets, mais
Golden State also making some changes. Jason Thompson is checked in for Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. Adams is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Booker in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the basket by Curry.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Len a screen. Bledsoe outside. And here's Morris for three. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 22. Green with a screen on Bledsoe. Feeds it to Thompson. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And after an exceptional first 2 years in the league, Jason Thompson has really declined. He averaged 12 points and 8 boards over those first 2 seasons, but last year that plummeted all the way down to 6 and 6. So his arrow's definitely been pointing in the wrong direction.
John Lure, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And the Warriors also making a change. Spates is checked in. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. And it's good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Well, getting back to Thompson, as Greg was just talking about him, he's a big guy, durable, good interior defender. Clark, but he really struggles on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, 20 years ago, his rugged style of inside play would have worked. But nowadays, his lack of a consistent shot and below average range are really counterproductive.
And Curry, here we go.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Looney's checked in for Thompson. The Suns have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And the turnover differential just not in their favor. That's one reason why they're struggling.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Spates. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. And Curry, here we go. Phoenix grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear this.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Filling out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position. Warren kicks to Morris. Adams outside. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
In the second half, they've made more of an effort